Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cosmoteer, a game where you design your own starships and fly them away. And this game has only just released on Steam, although the open beta, the open demo, has been out for quite a while already, and this is one of those tiny little gems that I come back to every now and then and have some fun with. And you know what? Let's start again and see what it's all about. Combat difficulty. Lol. No sir, no sir. I think I'm going to stay with Captain. Just a normal difficulty. I don't take more damage, but neither does the enemy. A standard galaxy size. Hold on. Hold on. Huge ships is on. Galaxy size is on. Okay. Let's try that again. After all, I do want bigger galaxies. So, carrier. Galaxy size. Gigantic. Let's see if the game can take it. Sure, why not? Crew/fame ratio. Fame ratio is needed to get bigger crews. And the more crew you have, the more components in your ship you can actually run. I mean, sure, I can... here, if I look here at this background here, this is actually a spaceship. And this laser battery here, it requires one crew member to fire the guns, but it also needs, well, at least one, but preferably a few more crew members to run around from this nuclear reactor you see here and take the energy towards the guns. So if I look at this ship here, the same goes with these point defense here. Here we see someone carrying some energy from the reactors towards certain components. This ship would need like what, 30 crew members. So yeah, that is fame. There we go. That was the screen I was in. When you go with scarce, it will be a lot harder, a lot more grinding to get a fun ship going. Standard, plentiful will have more crews available, up to 2,000 crew members, and maximum, yeah, without the fame. I'm not a fan of the fame mechanic, I'll be honest, so I'll start like that. Now, starting ships, you have a couple of ships you can actually begin with. I generally prefer the Model S ship, because the Model S ship is a ship, and yes, you can also load your own custom ships here. The Model S ship is a ship that actually starts off with a shield generator and 2 laser batteries. So it has some defenses, it can last a while. Alright, and here we have it. Here we have our ship. Like I said, we have 2 laser batteries, and we see the crew members running around in our ship. Well, one crew member is in the cockpit, in control of the ship. You always need someone in the cockpit of a ship, otherwise your ship goes out of control and you can't give it any more orders. Engines. A ship needs engines to all sides. A fire extinguisher, because, you know, a ship can catch fire, and catching fire really sucks. Trust me on that one. And then we have, well, first off, we have a space station that we spawn near. We can actually hail the space station. We can get missions from it, we can buy more crew members from it, and we can trade resources from and to this station. And last but not least, we can actually buy new components, new blueprints for components for my warships, or mining ships, or whatever kind of ships I desire. Now, the map. Here we have our system map, and as you can see, we have several unknown signals that we can discover. These unknown signals can be friendly space stations, they can be jump points, they can be asteroid fields, debris fields, and they can be enemy ships. Now, is this all? Is this all you can conjure, Sauerman? No, sir. Galaxy map. This is our galaxy. It's smaller than I anticipated, even with this mod on. Still, this should give you plenty of space to play around with for several hours, if not more. As you can see, each system has a level, I'd say difficulty setting. We are now at 1, 2, 3. We can safely move around in this system. However, our neighboring systems are a lot tougher. That means tougher enemies. And tougher enemies means you need bigger ships, you need better ships. Alright, so let's start hailing and let's get a few bounties. A Byte-class vessel is wanted for illegal activities within the Zeta system. Authorities, the Monolith Cooperative, have posted a bounty of 2,500 credits to be paid to any Cosmoteer that can eliminate it. Our money is on the top right, and we also get a bit of fame. Well, I don't really care in this playthrough about the fame. And we get reputation with our, well, the system overlords, I suppose. Let's get all the bounty missions. And let's get the exploration mission as well. The delivery missions, I haven't really tried them yet, but who knows? Who knows? It might be fun. Now, my missions. As you can see, all of a sudden, I have areas of engagement where those enemies will be. So set a course. Let's speed up the time a bit. 8 times maximum speed. Oh, we had an asteroid there. And even more asteroids. And we have located an enemy contact. We do not know what kind of ship it is, because it's well out of my detection / sensor range. And there's another ship. It's grey, so it's neutral. And let's take a look. We have encountered our first enemy. First enemy ship, I cannot see inside her. I do not know what their crew members are doing. I do know, however, that I wish to blow up the standard cannon and the cockpit. If I disable the cockpit, I win. If I destroy the reactor, the enemy ship will, well, it will detonate, and a ship this small, not much will remain. I would like to stay a tiny bit at range, please. Although, nah, why? And let's speed it up. As you can see, I have an extra screen here that shows my own ship. And it shows that my shield is holding. My shield is only forward pointed, so I always gotta keep the nose of my ship towards the enemies. Ooh! And the enemy ship is neutralized. Now, a neutralized ship is a useful ship to me, but I gotta keep in mind there is another enemy ship on approach. So let's quickly grab some of these resources, and yeah, he's missing me. Awesome. Last of my crew member here is grabbing some stuff and bringing it aboard. There we go. Now we have the wreckage. In theory, you can just leave it be and continue on your merry way. However, especially in the early game, this is a very interesting way to make a bit of money. So I'm going to scrap her. I'm going to tell my guys to get me all the useful equipment from it, bring it aboard, there we go. Now, resources. I can manage them. I can tell them like, okay, I do need some room though. Then I can move things around here. I can micromanage my crew members to a certain degree. I will get to that at a later point in time. Now, we killed our first enemy. And with that, let's return home and see what we can see. Although, if I recall correctly, yes, hold on. This one. Asteroids can be mined for extra resources. I'm gonna show it off to you, but as you can see, I'm leaving the resources behind right now because I do not have the storage space. What would I do? Well, how about upgrading my ship? On the top right, you see all the resources that I currently have available. If I want to build something and I do not have the resources for it, then I cannot build it. However, if I'm near a space station, I can actually buy the resources for credits to build it anyway. However, I think I should be fine. I'm replacing 2 small cargo bays for 2 larger ones. And that means I now have the room to store a couple of ores. And let's get these quickly. Now, as you can see, I'm only getting a few resources from these asteroids. That is mainly because I do not have proper mining equipment on my ship. Get over here, you. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Back. You see this triangle? I left one of my crew members out in open space. And eventually, that crew member will run out of oxygen. And he will die. So let's not do that. And instead, let's engage another enemy. Let's see, you have a laser cannon. And another laser cannon. And you have a reactor in the front of your ship. Ladies, gentlemen, never ever put your reactor in front of your ship. It tends to hurt when it blows up. Let me give you a demonstration. This is probably one of the roaming pirates in this sector. I have a bounty for them as well, so as you can see, they have armor plating in the front of their vessel to take a few hits. Let's speed it up. Now, as you can see, the enemy is in full retreat. I could say, like, you know, target this engine and disable it, or, well, destroy it. That way, it will be a lot harder for the enemy to move around. But now, let's continue firing at the reactor. Let me show you what happens. 2 more shots, I think. One more. As you can see, I'm struggling a bit with the energy for my weapons. That's okay, it's only a starting vessel. Oh! And there she goes. Most of the ship just detonated, as you can see. However, we still have plenty of debris that we can obtain. You see, one of the enemy crew members survived. He's floating into space, and you cannot do anything with them yet. Maybe you can in a future update. For now, though, they will eventually die due to oxygen issues. And there we go. A second enemy ship neutralized. Let's head home. Sell off our bounty. Let's increase our ship and all of that. There are point defense platforms guarding the main station. Point defense is an automatic defense system that you need to power with energy, and when you do, they will try to shoot down projectiles. As you can see, this space station also has quite a few point defense systems. Not much else. Let's hail them. Only one bounty has been completed. Let's pay. And a new mission came up showing that the enemies are at war with other nations. I'm gonna hold off on that one for now. I'm gonna heal you again and check out what I can sell. And enriched uranium, I'm gonna keep that. Hypercoils, I don't think I'll need those. So I've sold my resources, but I haven't actually gotten the money. Why? Well, the resources are still on board of my ship. And as we speak, my crew members, but more importantly, crew members from the space station, will come and sell the resources. They will bring the resources to the station, and once that is done, I will get my money. So, yeah, trading resources like this, it takes some time. There we go. We have more money. What should we do with the money? Well, upgrade my ship, of course. Gonna move my ship like this for a moment. And hit the build button. Okay. You know what? I am going to select everything and delete everything. Now, if I were to end the game now, I would be without a ship, so fortunately I can't. What I can do though is build myself a ship the way I want it to be. And I always prefer this, however. Mirror mode. Mirror mode is awesome. However, let's start off with this. And I want an armor plating behind the shield generator. If I place an armor plating in front of it, there will just be no shields. The shield generator always has to be on the outside of the ship for it to work properly. Laser batteries. Let's make the ship a bit like so. I do need at least 2 crew quarters for that, I think. Yeah, look at that. On the lower right, you can see the game suggests at least 12 crew members for this vessel. I'm going to start off with 6. Just to make sure that I can pay for what I want to do. I want some small engines, that is fine, and some extra engines in the rear of the ship. Okay. I do need a cargo storage or 2. That means right now I'm more or less at the same place as where I was before in terms of ship, in terms of resources used. However, that is not what I desire. I want more. Let's sell you off, and as you can see, I do not have the resources. So I need to buy some of the steel to get up to... Well, I can go up to 24 crew members now. That is a bit much, isn't it? instead use the smaller bunk beds. There. Now I can go up to 16 crew members, and the ship really needs 13 to function. I have a bit of spare money, so let's armor her up, just in case. And you know what? Should an enemy come behind me, then I have some point defense to hold off those guns of the enemy, hopefully, until my ship turns around. Alright. Built. As you can see, the ship is drifting into space because I forgot something. Airlock. I want some airlocks, and I want the fire extinguishers back. Too often have I blown up my own ship by not having fire extinguishers. And as you can see, without a crew, things are bad. Now, as you can see, I only have my original crew members. So I'm gonna hire. I could just hire automatically. I could manually hire. I have no idea about the difference for now. I'm sure in the long run these crew members may actually get, you know, their own personalities and stuff, their own traits perhaps. For now, I just want a couple of red hats. And you have funny hair, so you as well. Shah Rick, or Rick Shah, I suppose. Is it? No. It's N Dan and not Dan N. There we go. And you know what? Let's auto-hire the rest. Once again, I do not have these crew members. I need to wait until they come aboard. Fortunately, it shows some lines that I know, and it shows on the bottom of the ship as well. There we go. Now, we have a lot of crew members. Crew management. All my crew members are red shirts. Yes, I love the humor of the devs on this. So let's make a new role. This will be my engine crew. And my engine crew will have, as you can see, we can play around a lot with the colors. We'll have a nice yellow color on them. Now, also these screens, you can move them around as you prefer. My engineering crew members will not be allowed to operate anything. They are allowed to move resources around. They are not allowed to operate any of the projectile weapons. They will be allowed to supply the shield generators. Supply the point defense will be a 7, a 10 on the fire extinguisher, always. And an 8 on the engines. And the only thing you can operate is the engine room, once I have them. Engineers are not allowed to salvage, gather resources. Well, gather resources is a 1. No, it's a 0. Come on, it's a 0. Power capacitor. Yes, you may supply it. Supply, battery, supply. You know what? You're not factory workers. All production. You're not gonna do that. Storage bay. Yeah, you may move them around if necessary. Engineers may operate the mining laser when I have them. Of course, I'm gonna build a mining ship in this campaign just to show it off. Show what you can do with it. Alright. I think that is what I want. Now, how do I get them? Can I click a certain crew member and tell them to become engineers? No, sir. I can only do that with a full barracks, a full sleeping quarters. So this team of 2 is now engineers, and this team of 2 is engineers, and these red shirts are doing the rest of my ship. And of course you can really micromanage your crew members like that. You can assign certain ducks to certain... He'll reject it. He doesn't want to talk to me. You can really micromanage your crew members. I can have a command crew, gun crews, mining crews, all with their own priorities, all with their own specialization, and it's something that is really fine. And look at that. We caught the enemy by surprise. The enemy is going after one of these neutral ships as my shells are raining down on there. And maybe I can knock out the cockpit without eliminating the rest of the ship. That would be great. Come on. Yes! Stop shooting her! Shoo! This ship is neutralized. You saw those yellow shells flying in, I hope? Those were... Wow, look at that. A Duster and a Glint are fighting one another. And that means, for me, I can just sit back, relax, and steal everything. Oh, ho, ho, missile away! And missile fire. Ugh. The Glint isn't destroyed, but she is kind enough to leave me some resources, and yeah, she's gone. Look at that. This is literally the first time I've seen 2 AI ships. Oh, look, 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 look. O2 warning. That guy's almost out of oxygen, so they're returning home. The moment they're inside the ship, they're safe again. I cleaned up a bounty, and I'm cleaning up a lot of resources here. As you can see, my ship stopped taking the resources. That means my ship is full once more. Now, let's see. Can I or can I not? Gonna move you guys around. Cargo. Replace you. Yes, I can. Bigger cargo capacity. Of course, I used up a lot of my resources to get this, but... Yoink. Enemy ship. 1.2 kilometers out. And as you can see, I'm under fire by a missile boat. Missiles are very annoying, but it can't be helped. Luckily for me, either missiles hit you usually head on, or they overshoot the target. Ugh! Damn it! Rotate my ship a tiny bit, because the missiles are coming from that side, and I wish my shield to take the hit. Missiles sometimes overshoot the target, and then my rear-mounted point defense will take care of it. Now, enemy gun, and after that gun, I'm gonna go straight for their cockpit. When guns, oh shit! My shields! My shields! My shields are gone! These enemy missiles will hurt. Rotate the ship. And that is why I put a layer of armor between my shield generator and my cockpit. However, this is by far the strongest one of the strongest ships I've seen in the starting sector. But the enemy cockpit is gone. That means she is out. And I still had some crew members that were out as well. And can I repair my ship? No, I cannot. I do not have the resources to do so. Let's grab whatever resources I lost. And let's hope I can actually fix my ship here. No, I cannot. Okay, as you can see, that is a problem. Wreckage. Just marking it so I don't forget. My ship is badly damaged, my shield generator is gone, and that's annoying because shields are expensive, and so are guns. I can go into depths to repair. I'm gonna sell whatever... No, not... I know the... You know what? Let's sell uranium as well. And back in the blue. Sold off all the resources. Now you can see these grey lines are the lines that I moved my ship in. Eventually they will disappear. And now let's continue salvaging operations on this ship. Because this will be a lot of resources. Oof, the storage compartment was full of ammo. In fact, there is so much that I cannot even carry it with a single haul. Not close enough. Other AI ships are trading with the station as well. I cannot just keep dumping my resources here. Eventually, it will run out of room for me to deposit my items in, and then I cannot sell at this station anymore until an AI ship comes along to buy some of the equipment on the station. There are, fortunately, multiple stations in a system. We have one here, but I reckon we got one there and there as well, at the planets. As you can see, I'm keeping some of the resources. The uranium. I need the uranium to build new reactors. And uranium is very expensive. Okay, we've cleaned up this battlefield. Right click to delete this custom marker. There we go. I was wondering, can you actually delete them? Yes you can. Let's go to the next bounty area. We have an unknown signal there. Let's check out these unknown signals. Most of the time they're just asteroids. Sometimes asteroids that are a bit more valuable than others. Now, let's see. This should be a fairly easy enemy. What did you do with your ship? Okay, let's target engine 1 and then engine 2. She's only having point defense guns, automated guns, so not a lot of crew members are required on this ship. It's a very fancy design. Okay, now, enemy is no longer a threat, so I can quickly grab these resources. before moving here. In fact, without engines, she decided to abandon ship. Nice. Another way to win, apparently, that I had personally no idea about. And the last resources are brought on board. Let's see, let's check out this asteroid here. Oh yeah, that's a big one. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to return home, upgrade my ship, and then I'm gonna call this episode to a close. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you, because I have a bad feeling about fighting in asteroid fields. This is a clear asteroid field, so there were multiple enemy ships there. It's never one. And full stop. Blueprints. No, wait. Let's get my payment first. There we go. A mission came up to go to a new station. However, I have no desire to do that. Hyperium, I will need this equipment later on, but it's fairly easy to find, so for now I don't mind selling it. That's all I'm gonna sell. While that is in progress, I'm gonna check my tax. I'm not going for a mining ship just yet. While I find mining to be fairly relaxing in this game, it does take quite a bit to get a proper mining ship going. And this first episode is already 36 minutes long, so yeah, let's not. Projectile weapons. We have cannons, we have large cannons, we have giant cannons. Missiles. The problem is these guns cost ammo. And ammo you can obtain by either buying it or producing it yourself. Producing ammo is very expensive. At least I need the guns, then I need to unlock the factory, then I need to build the factory for like 15,000 credits. It's expensive, it's expensive. What I am thinking about though is getting the large shield. If I get the large shield generator, it's 10,000, but it means I'll pretty much be invincible until I encounter enemies that can pierce shields, or well, EMPs that can neutralize my shield generator. I could do that. Or should I go for heavy lasers? I'm going for the heavy lasers. I basically have the heavy laser layout already. So yeah, unlocked the blueprint. I'm gonna select the forward section of my ship and delete it, simply by using the delete key. Lasers. Heavy twin laser battery. Hurrah! And in terms of defenses, how about adding a point defense system to the front of the ship? No, I'm not a fan. I'm more a fan of this. Okay. Should I though? No, let's not. Instead, I'm going to work on the propulsion a bit. You know what? Delete. Delete and delete. There. Propulsion. I would like a standard thruster over here. And I would like my reverse thrusters to be like this. Is that affordable? I think it is. Let's see. 7,000. Yeah, that is affordable. Okay. Then I want my armor to go like this. Now I could just make it a armor layer without much else to go with it. Like so. Gotta keep an eye out on the money though. Yeah, that's just too expensive. Delete. Select and no. I know there was a way. I could have just copied all of the items and yeah. Gotta get used to this. It's been a long time since I played it, I'll be honest. A long time indeed. However, now we have new guns, but we have a problem. I made a design flaw. Can you guys spot it? Now, if you said you fucked up with the shield generator, then you're correct. I can no longer resupply my shields right now. This is easy enough to fix if I had the money. So I'm going to remove some of the armor on the aft side of my ship to move my guns up further and to be able to get my shields back online. Now, if I press the control button and select a component, I can actually set a status for a component. I can turn it off. And in terms of these guns, I can say fire at will, fire continuously. I can tell him to open fire blindly at this station, or I can tell him to only fire when given a target. And these guns also have the option to have synchronized fire on both barrels or alternating firing sequences. I'm gonna set him to alternating. I'm going to turn my shield generator back online before I forget. And you know what? One more battle to see how these guns perform and why I am such a big fan of giant lasers before calling this episode to a close. Now, we have detected our targets. The ship will automatically move around the asteroids more or less and look at the range of my guns. I can pull my ship back quite a bit, and that means if the enemy has cannons, I will have a range advantage on her. The enemy does not have cannons, however, so she will try. And here comes my guns, and as you can see, this one fires 2 guns at once and the other one will alternate. You also see that I'm missing the target currently. That's because the enemy is moving to the side. I gotta aim a bit to the side myself in order to hit these guns. Okay, let's try to knock out your engines. Her main weapon is disabled, and look, oh no, my ship just ran into an asteroid, throwing off her aim. I do not think it causes actual damage hitting an asteroid, but still, it's something that you should try to avoid. One more hit on the reactor. Didn't quite want that. Ceasefire. Our wreckage will eventually slow down. I'm going to hold position and grab me some resources. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the power of heavy laser blasters. Getting a whole row of them will devastate a lot of enemies. I did take a single hit, but I have the resources to repair that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for watching. Will I continue this series? It depends on the number of views on this one. It's just a side project, just a side game that I personally enjoy. I have no idea if you guys will enjoy it, so yeah, let me know in the comments down below if I should continue this. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.